You've been through these playoffs before. Good run a couple of years ago in San Jose. Do people lean on you to find out what this experience is like? Because there's a lot of people in that room that don't have this AHL playoff experience.
I think we have a really good leadership group where, we got some older guys that have been there and played at, NHL and AHL levels to the point where it's not just one person, it's a collective group. And in order to go far in these playoffs, we're going to need, everybody to step up. There's going to be some guys that might not play in the first game that, could play a key part. And I think that's one of the biggest things is just kind of always being ready and kind of whenever your number's called, just kind of take it and roll with it. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs, kind of like we've had through the course of our season this year, but we've been through a lot as a team, and I think some other teams haven't experienced that. And with the group that we got in this locker room, I know that we're all looking forward to this challenge and excited. So it seems like that week in between games to start the first round is a long time, but we're itching to get ready.
The ups and downs you mentioned, do you think that has made you better? We just saw in the Stanley Cup playoffs, they're saying Tampa Bay maybe didn't have those ups and downs, and look where they are now.
Yeah, I think we've experienced a lot of different things throughout the course of this year. Like you said, some ups and downs to the point where I think now at this point in the season, we're coming together, as a team, as a four-line kind of horse coming down the stretch here, and everybody's contributing. And I think that's one of the key things. And people are making plays at key times. And, you need to be able to have that and be able to weather the storm because it's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be pretty. And we've been getting some dirty goals and some dirty plays that have just kind of been getting the boys rolling, and people are building off that. So, these last month, 15 games, I think Coach has been talking, we've had that playoff kind of intensity, and, we've basically had our backs against the wall for the last month of the season. So at this point in time, nothing changes. We're just worried and focused about, how we play hockey, and that's Ads hockey.
It seems like that mentality has been easy to have. Now can you maintain it now for another possibly 2 months?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the biggest challenge, and I think it starts in practice where we're, getting stuff done, kind of doing some game planning on how we're going to be playing, and things are going to change, but at the same time it's just one of those things where I think since we've had that mentality embedded in our game for the greater portion of the end of the year that I don't expect anything to change from our players and how we play, and we just got to kind of believe in ourselves and believe in the people around us. And once you trust one another, good things are going to happen and you can make a run here.
It'll be 2 weeks since the last time you played Iowa by the time you get on the ice with the Iowa Wild. They've changed a little bit, but you had one of your finer games. The team had one of their finer games against Iowa at the end of the season. What challenges do they pose for the Admirals in the first round?
I mean, they're a good team. They're a deep team. I think looking at the roster, they've got a few guys down from Minnesota, so it obviously adds a little bit of a wrinkle in there. But we respect them, but at the same time, we know that we need to take care of business. Just do your job and worry about the guys in our locker room. We think Iowa's a good team, but we made this push at the end of the year, and we learned that if we play our identity, we're going to go out there and try to frustrate them and kind of play our hockey. And if we stick to our game plan, good things are going to happen. And we showed that through the course of the last month of the season. And we're looking forward. We're pretty fired up to get this thing rolling.